Hello everybody, my name is EvolvedPixel and welcome back to another MegaBuilds showcase. And we've done some good things, haven't we? We've built this wonderful house, this lighthouse, we have the little tourist area at the back, we have the town and the farm. That's probably my least favourite part, but we have the farm. And we have the little... Actually, no, I think the extension's my least favourite part. But we have the extension of the madness of houses. I don't know how I feel about them, to be honest. And we have so much different stuff here for Utopia. But you know what this doesn't actually really represent? A city world. Because honestly, I kind of failed in that. Because that was what this was supposed to be. And yet, that's not what it is. This isn't a city world. We need to move beyond. Now, you see I made sort of a very clear line of separation here. You know, I did that on purpose. That's not going to do the job. Not going to do the job. So today, we are finishing off this section here, which is what I called Old Utopia. We are making a very clear line of separation between this and the rest of the world. And this is where the true city will begin to take form. But before we can even talk about that, we need to do this episode, which means getting this started. And of course it has to rain, because why doesn't it? But let's see what happens. Not gonna lie, this looks a little bit different with the wall. Looks different from the inside, and sure as heck looks different from the outside. But that's kind of the point. Now, the wall itself is not a defensive structure. It's not a wall like the old medieval walls, which means it doesn't have to protect people. That's why it's completely open to the public, and also why it's mostly made of glass. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't have to defend anybody, it's just there to separate the world. Now, at the moment, it seems kind of pointless because it's just sort of a very blank, kind of safe area outside of it. As this city kind of expands, it will make a whole lot more sense. I'll say that right now, because the city is going to be sort of here. The idea is that I love what I did with this, but it wasn't my original plan. If I'm being honest, my original plan was a city with sprawling skyscrapers and stuff like that, and then it kind of evolved, and you know, I started building up story for it and stuff like that, and I still stand by that decision, but I ended up making this world that looks quite medieval, if I'm being honest. So what we've done is we've kind of built this wall, because this wall is really called the Wall of Separation. Inside this wall, and all the bits connected to it, inside this wall, is Old Utopia. This is the original OG Utopia. And outside of it is going to be New Utopia. It's going to be the skyscrapers and the massive buildings and everything. You know, so that's really it. I mean, that's really all this one has been. It's just kind of building the wall of separation, so that next time I can get started on the actual real city. And of course, I've updated the story to kind of go with that. The book is in there. I've done a few other little bits as well. It hasn't just been the wall. It's kind of just been sort of finishing off Old Utopia. Now, you notice there's no sort of wall separation here, but if the city expands out to here, which I imagine it will one of these days, then of course we will do that. But over here, I built this little underground area to kind of address the fact that I forgot to... What was that noise? To address the fact that I kind of forgot to do any areas for cooking and stuff like that. So now we have an area for cooking. And now we're going to deal with the staring noises again. Or not, okay. Make me a liar, why don't you? I put a sign up over here, which I'm sure KK will love. It says, don't do a KK. Just in honor of that little comment that made me laugh once. And over here we have a little idea I had. So I like this. You can barely see it, but what it actually said is nothing to see here. What it actually is a smuggler's complex. Little area for smugglers to sleep in and do their criminal things in, as they would do. But yeah, just a little hidden area, which I quite like. It's kind of really the final piece of old Utopia because it's the last thing I built. But yeah, old Utopia is done. From henceforth onwards, I will not be building. Henceforth onwards, that was wrong. Never mind. Point is that from now onwards, I won't be building anything inside the walls. I will just be moving outwards. So that'll be next time. Until then, thank you for watching. I hope you see you very, very soon. I wonder what the city will look like. I'm looking forward to seeing it.